Hi guys. So I was messaged on Facebook to do a couple of things. One was do some makeup and show it. But honestly, I don't like the beauty. I like the beauty community, but I don't like them because of the drama, and I don't want part of that. So I figured I would do the second idea, which is show a full walk with Ravenpaw, my cat. And just for people that are asking, he's not named after Ravenclaw from Harry Potter. No. He is named after Ravenpaw from a book series called The Warriors by Aaron Hunter. It's a really good book series. I recommend it. There's over 20 books in the series, so that's perfect for quarantine. Okay. So he knows a few short commands, and I do a lot of positive reinforcement, but also negative reinforcement. What I mean by that is you need to be quick when you're doing negative reinforcement, because they don't always equate what they did to the punishment, and it's cruel and unusual to them. So you need to be quick. That's step one. So you need to step two is keeping your eye on them. You cannot look away. Don't be looking at your phone. If they're looking at something like a sound source, you can go ahead and look at where they're looking, because cats are very alert, and they will let you know what's going on around them. It's quite amazing. Ravenpaw will let me know when cars are coming. He lets me know coyotes are coming, and a really big dog like a Great Dane. So he does the warnings by himself. He trained himself to do that because there's been coyote attacks here. I got attacked by a coyote because I was defending him. Either way, the walks, I walk him without a leash. The reason I do this is every single time I've had a cat on a harness or a leash, collar, whatever, they roll. It's stressful for them, and I feel bad. I feel like they don't really like it. If they're young enough, yeah, but I tend to adopt my cats, so they usually don't get that training in. And also, if you get a cat collar, it just snaps right off. But a dog collar, they can get it stuck in their jaw, and they're just sitting there like, oh. So that's generally why I avoid collars. I take him outside because he enjoys it, and I love my cat. But if I'm going to take him outside and he has no collar, I'm going out there with him. Even if he had a collar, I would be going out there with him. It's safer. Cats have a shorter lifespan when they're outside. That's just the way it is, unfortunately. So we're going to be doing a walk a little bit later. It's 2 right now. I'll record again, and this will be in parts. I will upload them separately and then combine them, editing. So if you do see this before the final product is out, I ask you to wait and be a little patient, because I'll have it up at the same night. So he knows a few short commands. Now, he has a cat, so they do not listen 100%. For a cat, he listens pretty good. I'd say about 85% of the time. He knows keep going, which I only use when he's in the middle of the street. He likes to stop and sniff around. He shouldn't do that in the street. That means obviously keep going, and he crosses. Now, every time they follow a command or do something, positive reinforcement, pet them, tell them they're a good cat, good boy, good girl, whatever. He crosses the street. The moment he hits sidewalk, I tell him he's a good boy, and I pet him, and he loves it. So another one is, it's kind of a combination of a few things. It's usually don't and no. So don't go there, or don't do that. I'll use don't climb the palm tree. Don't is an important word I use for that can mean multiple things, but the same thing at the same time. Now, no is more simple. So if he goes somewhere he's not supposed to, I go, no, kind of as a warning. And he knows. His ears twitch and everything. He knows. He looks back sometimes and he'll keep going. Most of the time, he will come. Now, if you're standing, it doesn't work as well. I've noticed with multiple cats. Bend down closer to their level, and that encourages them to come to you. So if you want to call him while he's outside, bend down closer to his level, call him. Obviously, even if they're doing something wrong, use a nice, calm, and happy voice. Now, negative reinforcement comes when he gets 2 strikes generally, and he knows this. Sometimes he'll go through the first one really quick, and he'll get it out of his system and do something he's not supposed to, and I just pick him up and take him somewhere else. But he knows, because the second time he's as good as he can possibly be, and then he'll try to sneak something sometimes. A lot of the time, however, I have done this for about a little of a year and a half. And honestly, I hardly have to take him in for being bad at this point. Hardly. He's a good cat. So I will show a walk. Hopefully he'll perform on camera. He may not. That's fine. I'll show you the do's and don'ts, obviously. So there's no, keep going, don't. Good boy, obviously, is a big one. And there's probably a few that I'm forgetting, but they'll pop up if they need to. So yeah, I will see you all in a few hours. I usually take him at between 4:30 to 5, before it gets dark. A command he knows is wait. I walked inside to get some water, and here he is in the same spot. Good boy, Ravenpaw. Good boy, buddy. Good job. I was gone for a full minute. He could have gone anywhere he wanted, but he sat and waited. Another command he knows is, you're okay, which basically I use whenever a car is coming by or there's something happening that spooks him. You know, it's literally telling him he's okay. The thing about cats, to be able to do this, you need a really strong bond. It's better to start younger when they're smaller and they're kittens. So your bond is much stronger and they trust you more. He trusts me for safety. Now, he may get spooked enough and probably go under a car, but he's never far from me. He doesn't run specifically from me. Yeah, you're a good boy. He is able to detect coyotes as well. I'm not sure if I'll get that on camera. If I do, I'll definitely post it for you guys. But his tail, he bushes up. His tail bushes. And depending on how bushed he gets, depends on how close. Yeah, there has not been a single time that he has been wrong. Well, there was once, but it was a Great Dane. Someone was walking 2 Great Danes, and those are big dogs. So understandably, he was spooked by that. But other than that, it's coyotes. Yeah, I hear you, bud. He likes to talk. He shouts at me sometimes. I don't know why you're unhappy right now. Well, I know why. I didn't take him out yesterday because I fell asleep. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's why you're getting a double walk today, bud. Double walk. Aw, good boy. Alright. So sometimes he walks over to the next street. Most of the time he likes to spend over in that area, which unfortunately is kind of where coyotes like to go. But again, he is a coyote detector. It's pretty funny, actually. It's come very handy quite a few times. There was one time a coyote attacked. Now, of course, I picked him up and I threw him in the bed of a truck. It was the black truck over there. And I was wearing a heavy jacket because it was colder, and it was like back in February. So I used my arm and I threw it out. And it was such a puffy jacket. I didn't get hurt at all. He punctured the jacket, and he just bit and just hung on, like, for dear life. So I threw him into a cactus. He yelped and ran. But there's a gang of coyotes in this neighborhood, specifically in this area, about 7. 2 are off on their own. They have their own little duo pack, and the other 5 are packed together. They have broken into houses. They've broken into someone's sunroom and got in through the dog door and ate their pets. My own very own neighbor, they jumped the wall, which, let's see. Yeah, they just jumped that size wall, no problem, and killed the dogs. Only one survived. He also knows that one is not a good one to eat because it's oleander, and oleander is poisonous. But I don't know why he gets really interested in the smell. But this is usually what a walk is like. He's not specifically like going a specific route. He has his rounds that he likes to take, yeah. But it's mostly standing around watching him. He loves it so much, however, that when he does something wrong, I am picked to quick him up. You know, of course I'm telling him no, and I take him inside. I have done this for you're okay. You're okay. Good boy. See? You're okay. A year ago, he would have ran. Especially since I was a truck and that made a little bit more noise than a regular car. But I've done this for a little over a year. Once a day, every day, for however long he allows you. Sometimes it's 5 minutes, and sometimes it's almost an hour. Now, these days, he gets a lot longer. Because he's so good, and there's times that it gets dark and I feel bad for even taking him in. But yeah, I will be pausing and starting, trying to show different commands and things like that. Ravenpaw! Come in! Make me look bad, bud. Yeah, that's my fault. He's way too interested in sniffing plants right now. Now, the trick for getting them to come to you more often anyway is you call them, and you have a certain sound you associate when you call their name. If you're standing, they're less likely to come to you. I've noticed this with multiple cats. Bend down closer to their level. And always keep your voice light and happy and friendly. Also, a reason I don't follow him into yards and such is because it's not my yard. He is allowed simply because the neighbors allow it. There's a couple places he's not allowed, and he knows this. He'll still try sometimes. I only follow him if I'm afraid he might try and jump the wall as he gets closer. To which you do gotta be quick, because if they will plan it and they will jump quickly. So it's mainly about keeping your eye on your cat and just being quick about it. You cannot look away. You cannot be playing on your phone. You'll miss things. You'll miss a lot of crucial things. I walked away to grab my drink that's in the garage. And a good hint that your cat's close to you. He got worried. I'm sorry. I was still outside. I still have my eye on you, buddy. I'm sorry. Oh, poor baby. I'm sorry. How dare I? I was still outside. I still have my eye on him. I was just getting a drink. It's over there in the car. Yeah. You going back this way? Okay. I do not recommend this for anyone. Alright? It takes a special type of bond. It takes a special type of cat to be able to do this. When I first began, he listened barely, like 30% of the time. He would go in within 2 minutes a few days. It was that bad. However, with persistence, doing it around the same time each day, he knew what to expect at what time of day. Are you going to go to the bathroom? You never do that outside. You can. I could pick it up if it's number 2. Are you actually going to go? Huh? He also probably knows he's on camera. He hates being on camera. He hates getting his pictures taken. Huh? You are very talkative right now. He's scolding me, I think. He's just scolding me for how dare I did not take him out yesterday. Man, you're digging. Wow. Okay. Some privacy. I got you. All done. Wow, good boy. That was number 1, so I can't do anything about that. Oh well. He never uses the bathroom outside. This is literally the first time he's done it in months. So that's surprising. Come on, baby. Yeah. Good boy. As you notice, the sound I chose is me slapping my leg. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. I get it. I'm sorry. How many times do I gotta say it? But yeah, it takes a special kind of bond with your cat. It takes a lot of love, positive reinforcement and negative reinforcement. Negative reinforcement by being quick, and if they like outside to the point that it's a huge treat, that's basically their treat. You take it away. If you use snacks and things like that, I find when it comes to this, snacks don't work as well. For me, anyway. But that's only because they have a constant supply from my father. Okay, cross. Keep going. Good boy. And you need to be quick with positive reinforcement. It's the same with negative. You need to be quick. It's all about speed and paying attention. Alright, go ahead. You can cross. I already looked. Keep going. Keep going. Raven, gotta keep going. Good boy. Good boy. He also has this funny thing. He might do it on camera. He's fixed, but he pretends to spray sometimes. He will shake his butt and tail. He's not doing it now, obviously, because I'm telling you about it. But he'll choose something. He'll do it to the couch frequently. He shakes his butt at it. And it's like, and I had no idea for the longest time what he was doing. But I looked it up, and yeah, he's spraying, but he's not spraying. I don't tell him, obviously, then nothing comes out. Yeah, you're a good boy. Are you rubbing that mud flap? Is it yours now? Is that your truck? And of course, since I'm in the street, I'm also keeping a lookout myself. However, he is pretty good at letting me know that there's cars coming. Although since wind is blowing, I can't really rely on him right now for that. The wind blowing makes a lot of noise for different things moving, and it draws his attention away. He'll go out in the rain too, just so you know. Rain, snow, he doesn't care. No, he does care. He yells at me the entire time like it's my fault. Like I made it rain. So you just gonna lay down a bit? Alright. Yeah, and part of your walk is probably gonna be comprised of this. They're just laying down, enjoying being outside. Because walking a cat is not like walking a dog at all. It's a lot different. It's a little more relaxing, to be honest. You know, you get to take it easy, watch them, learn, you know, see them learn about the world. I obviously stay up to date on his shots and such because you want to keep those up to date since he's going outside and being exposed to soil. And he's the only cat that I walk. My father's cat is indoor and my mom's cat is indoor as well. My mom's thinking about walking her, but Ravenpaw is the only one I walk. Hey, baby. Alright, I know you see me standing around the street, but come on. Where are you gonna go? This way? Okay. I know, I was being a hypocrite there. I'm sorry. You're okay. See? You're okay. So that's basically it. That's a walk with Ravenpaw. He's still outside, obviously, enjoying himself. But it's going to be a longer walk than usual today. And, well, I'm not going to bore you guys with just staring at him slowly making his way around. Because it can get quite boring sometimes. But I do it not because I enjoy it, but because he enjoys it and I love him. So, and it keeps them safe. It allows them to go outside and they're safe. So, I'll leave you guys to this, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Want to say bye, Raven? Oh, so photogenic. I love you.